Okay, so now do you want to work on maybe like one of your custom?
Custom.
Yeah.
Yep, yep. So one of the time consuming thing that we have noticed is posting on social media platforms.
Hmm.
Okay. We use popular or such social what do you say? I mean, platforms where we can post the images or contents on social media platforms. But what we have understood is when we use such tools, these platforms will not help us in ranking it better. So the posts are not getting more views. So I was wondering if we can save the files on Google Drive. I mean, the image or the video or something like that, and the text can be added in Google Sheets. Okay, and on a what to say schedule, let's say daily at evening 6 o'clock, it can take the text contents from Google Sheets and the image or video from Google Drive and post it on all the social platforms. If
Oh, interesting. Let me think about this. Okay, so there's some difficulty there. So the reason Publer works is because they use the official API to do posting. Um, and if you don't use the official API now, you get blocked pretty quickly on at least Instagram and Facebook.
No,
Uh,
but
I don't know about the
isn't
other ones.
cheat layer like I mean, human this thing?
Oh yeah.
What is
So
it?
okay. So the other thing is that okay. So that is technically true, but we don't. So the browser sandbox prevents accessing your local drive for security reasons because then JavaScript could like take things from your local drive or install things to your local drive. So the only
When you
things
say local drive, it's the system drive or Google Drive?
um so any upload form on a website, like if you go to like Instagram and try to do their file upload for their browser version, it goes to your local drive. It doesn't let you get access if it were possible. There's some things that are possible, like I think Canva like lets you go to Google Drive or Poopler or things like that, right? So we can automate that, but Instagram goes to your local drive, so we can't go and access your local drive for security reasons. But when we get access to codecs, things like that might be possible because it actually allows desktop software languages like C++ and computer vision automations, things like that. So we might be able to release like a desktop app, but not that's like way down the road. But that would be kind of
Okay.
cool because it would like work in ways that other automations can't work, and they might not be able to detect computer vision, for example, because when you do things through the browser JavaScript framework, it sends off events and it makes it easy to detect.
Got it. Got it.
Yeah.
Fine. I was just wondering. I mean, myself and a couple of others were discussing about this.
Mhm.
I just wanted to ask you if this is possible. There is also one more application apps on AppSumo which is called Robomation,
Mhm.
right? Which works on desktop. So can we combine Robomation with Cheat Layer to get this functionality?
Oh yeah, maybe. Okay, let me think about that. Um, so yeah, so what you could do is, um, I guess you would have to trigger the upload first in RoboMotion. I don't know, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Wouldn't you do the whole thing in RoboMotion then? Let me think about that. What else would you do after uploading it, right? Um, or
But okay, I'm not sure if RoboMachine allows me to check the details from Google Sheets, which is on cloud.
oh, I see. Okay, let me think about this then. Yeah. So, do you want some way to combine them first? You could do that in Cheat Layer, combining the image and yeah, that's something you can do. So, you could take image and text, and then write a script that combines them on a canvas, and then saves that somewhere else. But then oh yeah, save that to your local drive, and then you could trigger RoboMotion to every hour upload everything on a certain folder, your download folder, for example, to
Hmm.
Instagram. That might work.
Okay. Hmm. Okay. I mean, I'll check that once I get RoboMotion. Meanwhile, the second thing that I was wondering is, NexWeave from AppSumo again,
Mm-hmm.
which is personalized image or video um, for clients or anyone. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
but let's see. Let me just give you an example. LinkedIn.com. So let's say I open anyone's profile, and what happens is I'll be able to send a personalized image or video to them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I can select what am I talking about. Let's say this one, for example. Okay, it'll show me the profile name, which I can copy and use it over here. Okay, and let's say I give some values here. Okay, in some of the cases I can also copy profile picture, this one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I would ideally want the profile image of this particular person plus profile name of this person. Okay, and maybe sometimes their company or something like that. Okay, and then generate experience. Okay, and now the link is copied, which will basically be a personalized link. Let's see how this goes.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if this works. No, let me use some other. Okay, I think this one is one of them. Okay, where the image is copied from this.
Oh, I see. It automates creating like a video or something, right?
Right.
I see. Okay.
Okay,
Oh, that's cool.
so
Yeah.
yeah, it takes some part of what is it, image or the name or something like that. Okay, we have to manually do this. Like I go here, I select the campaign, and then once I say use, it'll show me the profile name, profile picture, and so on and so forth. I'll have to manually copy this and put it over here and click on generate experience. Yeah, as you can see here, hey, Meghna Lakshmidhar, her photo is here, her name is here, and this is a personalized image where I can greet them. Okay, and also again, this is a link. Okay, which I have to share.
Cool.
Most often than not, people would hesitate to click on links.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I wanted is I wanted a way where sheet layer is connected to NexWeave in some way, where it opens, it clicks on one of the campaigns that I've created. Okay, and it collects the username or the image or whatever is required into this, and click on generate experience, and probably download the image. Okay, or download or upload it to Google Drive. I'm not sure.
Or you can even send it over email, maybe, or something.
No, I mean,
You don't.
yeah.
That's okay.
I'll have to check how do I get the downloaded image to be sent over here. Probably I'll use some other platform, but at least until here I need.
Okay.
Where the link can be copied in a clipboard.
Okay. Yeah, I think we can do that. Okay. Let's try. I'm not sure actually. Let's try opening cheat layer extension. We have to check if it's possible to interact with it, and then try hovering over NextWeave button. And then try. Yeah, there we go. Hit Shift Enter.
Shift Enter. Okay.
Oh, okay, interesting. Can you click the attribute up there? Attribute drop down. Let's check this here. Yeah, it does seem to have something interesting there. Okay. Can you click the class?
This one.
Yeah. So
again, NextView works on a Chrome extension.
Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, so let's click link or push button to start.
Okay.
And then, okay, let's edit this a little bit. Let me explain what I'm doing here. So, when you're asking GPT-3 things, you can always be more explicit. And if you're not able to generate what you want using the shift entering interface, I would recommend trying to ask it things in natural language. And sometimes it actually generates what you want. You just have to be more explicit and more grammatically correct. What I'm going to ask you to do here is go to the move the cursor to the end of widget and just start deleting things to clear up that attribute a little bit. Um,
Shall I remove it now?
so yeah, move the cursor to the end of widget with arrow keys maybe, or you can click to the end of widget maybe.
You mean on the right hand or left hand?
Oh, so see the in the text there it says next widget and pushes them. If you
Okay.
yeah, if you can move it to the end of widget and then start deleting, I'm just kind of clean that up a little bit, and then yeah, start deleting a little bit, and then keep going, keep going. Okay, yeah, keep going, and then just leave next Chrome button. That's the only thing we need. Okay.
Okay.
So what I did, and I would delete that extra space. So what I did here is I was just clearing up the attributes so that it's less discerning. I just want to make sure if they ever update or things will always work more, will be more likely to work. So okay, let's click generate, and this is also easier to read. so sometimes these things generate like a lot of gibberish. You don't actually need all of them because we use the word includes, and GPT-3 understands that's an not mutually exclusive. So let's click generate, and that should generate something. I wonder if this will work. That'd be pretty cool. This is like a cool use case, I think. Okay, let's try clicking file run. Ooh, it did something, but it canceled it, didn't it?
Looks like it.
Oh no, it's still there. Can we scroll up? Okay, try clicking file run again. Or no, hit Control R. I think we might have canceled it by clicking out of it. So hit Control R as another hotkey. Instead of hitting file run, hit Control R.
Control R.
No,
Oh,
something
open and closed.
Something open and closed. Okay, I'll try this thing. Maybe we might have clicked two buttons at once. So add a new line after line 6 and type break and then hit semicolon after line 6. And yeah, and then type break and then hit semicolon. And then let's try Control R just to run it. Perfect.
Oh.
Oh, this is progress. Okay, so now I'd go hit file save. And then we can move on to the next button maybe.
Okay.
And then we can call this anything. And
NexWeave open on LinkedIn. Let's see. Save.
So let me explain what to put as the website. So this is only useful. Well, it is kind of useful. So when you're scheduling scripts, when you hover over the icons in the cheat list, it allows you. One of the options is to schedule scripts. If your browser is open, we're about to release something called Cheat Cloud, so you can schedule them on our servers instead. But in the case of NexWeave, you might. I don't think we support Chrome extensions yet, so you might need to use this. So if you put the exact website, like if you copy this website URL, when you hit schedule, that's the website it'll use to schedule, and it'll always open this one. Or you can, I would start as like the search page maybe or something. So you can put LinkedIn.com. It doesn't matter in this case, but when you're scheduling, it does matter basically.
Yeah, got it. For this case,
LinkedIn.com is okay. Yeah.
I mean, this is not for scheduling. It's just for
yeah.
I mean, whenever I want to send a personalized message to them, I do not want to be doing all these manual things. I just have to click one and then it generates personalized image for them or video for them and ready for send.
Yeah, it probably saves a lot of time. But it is possible we could conceive of like a tool where it started from the search page of like from your leads pipeline maybe, and then went through all of them and send them all a message somehow. That might be someday we might be able to like schedule another screen sharing to extend this if you're interested. Yeah. So yeah, we click save. Yeah, and then we can keep moving. Okay, so now you could hit Control E to hide the editor or the handwriting icon to. Okay, let's hover over the next button. Yeah. Okay. Now. Yeah.
Thank you, video maybe. Okay, let's try this.
Okay. Shift Enter.
So shift enter.
Cool. Now let's hit the attributes first. I think type button is not discerning enough. There's probably lots of buttons on the page that have an attribute of type button. So I would click the drop down. Oh yeah, that's good. Next Chrome button. Ooh. Okay, so this is probably not discerning enough as well. So let me think about this. We might have to ask GPT-3 explicitly. So okay, I would click link or push button. No, that's okay. We can move to the next step. Okay, so now let's edit what we ask. Okay, collect all the button on the page with a class that includes NexWeave Chrome. That's correct. And inner text that includes capital U S E. So use.
But we have used multiple times.
Yeah, we're gonna figure this out in the next step. We can basically we can ask it explicitly to do it on a specific index and then pick that index based on which. I just want to make sure we can at least get the use button first. But
Okay,
yeah.
fine.
So let's just get and inner text that includes use.
Inner text.
Yeah. It doesn't matter if there's It seems to get it now. Inner text that includes capital U's.
Use.
Yeah, and let's try generate.
Interesting.
Yeah, let's scroll down a little bit. Cool. It does seem to get this. Okay, so okay, I'm sure it's probably just gonna click like all of them or the first one, but let's save this script, refresh the page, and then yeah, we can click file save. I think that
Next week. I'll save it as the same one.
yeah, it'll work. Yeah,
Okay.
and then yeah, let's refresh. I don't think actually we need to, but yeah, let's refresh the page just so we reset the flow that we've started already, just in case, so it doesn't, so we know it's always working from the same thing our script would always work from. So now we can open the cheat layer, and then we can hover over the icon next to the script and click edit, and it should pop up again.
Edit.
Yeah. Okay. Now let's try clicking run. I'm thinking we might need to add a delay because it takes like yeah, we can run from either one. But if you actually edit the script, you should run from the one in the top left hand corner. Okay, let's try running it again. I want to see what happens.
Run.
Yeah. Okay, so it does get it. So I'm thinking what happens is we need to add a delay.
This time yeah, we have to add a delay.
Okay, so we can actually ask GPT-3 to put a delay. So let's try that. Go to File, Generate GPT code. Okay. Yeah. See, it's. Can you go down to the option that we just? It's already in our history of the drop down there. Can you click the last one we did? The button.
This one.
Yeah, I think it's that one. Can we scroll to the end of that and check? Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
And now let's add, at the end of them, put in 24 seconds.
Here.
Yeah.
Pushes them in 24 seconds.
Yeah, try that. Yeah. Oh, and I would add the period after the sentence. Thanks. Okay, let's try generating this. Yeah.
Okay, while it generates, I'm just curious. So this generates JavaScript, right?
Yeah.
And Google Sheets also works on JavaScript. So can we like generate JavaScripts for Google Sheets as well?
Yeah, so there's an example where if you ask, we've trained GPT-3 to understand. So if you ask GPT-3 to get links from Google Sheets and run a script called Screenshot on them, it'll generate working code actually. You don't have to edit it. But not all the things, it doesn't understand all the things. So what we're doing is basically every time a user asks something custom that we haven't done yet or GPT-3 doesn't understand yet, we put it into the training prompt or the fine-tuning prompt so that next time it works. And so it won't work with everything, I'm sure. But over time, we'll get everything, I think. Because there's a path to get there.
Can we train it, or
yeah,
it has to be done by you?
Oh, I see. You can, so you have a prompt that you can kind of give it. We show you, so there's some examples on the website, but we're basically going through some examples now. So basically, you can be more explicit when you can give GPT like a few sentences, but there's a character limit because OpenAI um,
Mm,
doesn't want because I guess if you had like unlimited character limit, someone could like in the middle put something malicious and hide it, and so they don't want that.
right,
So
right.
we're kind of limited, but you can always apply to OpenAI yourself and train GPT-3 yourself. And there's something called Hugging Face.
Mm,
They have the open source models for that. So some of them apparently are better than GPT-3, but as smaller, and so you can fine tune those yourself to do anything, and you don't have to go through OpenAI.
mm.
And if you apply to the beta, you can like go to their.
Okay.
I can show you how it looks actually if you're interested. Um,
Okay, let's finish this first then.
okay, yeah. Okay, so let's
I
scroll down.
think the code looks much similar. I mean, no changes.
Oh, it didn't add a. Oh, maybe try adding. I forget. We might have changed how we trained it. Okay, try go to file generate and instead of saying in 24 seconds, say. Um, let me let me try this. Hold on. Can you copy that? Let me see what to ask. Sometimes you have to do it like in a particular way. And can you copy all that what you asked GPT-3 and send it over the messenger? I just want to make
Yeah.
sure. Yeah. We also might be near the character limit, so I have to check that too. Okay.
This is going interesting.
Okay, and then if there's ever anything like this example, this is a good example. I can explain what we can do in this case. So if there's ever anything that GPT-3, and there's many things that GPT-3 can't generate yet, we've
Mm,
built our marketplace to capture any custom automation that the models won't generate until we release more complex models like
mm,
codecs or more fine tuning through the fine tuning process. And so in December, right now, we're doing all these ourselves. We're actually meeting with users just like this to screen share with them directly and automate
mm.
custom things with them. But in December, you don't have to wait weeks for this. We're actually paying freelancers directly. We have a certification course for them to join and be able to build these scripts, and we'll pay them
Oh,
for building these scripts. So you can like turn around scripts much faster. You can request custom scripts from them, and we'll pay people who know how to use cheat layer to do it. And so that's what I'm in this case. If we can't figure out GPT a way to do it with GPT-3, I'm just going to write it for you because that's what we're planning to do in December anyway. So let me
wow.
just try it. Yeah,
Mm,
let me try at least to figure out one way because there's usually a way. You just have to like ask it more explicitly sometimes, like do it slowly, push them slowly. Let's try that first.
There are actually 3 to 4 people who are waiting for this call. Uh, I mean, they wanted me to give my review after this call
Oh, cool.
so that they will also buy cheat layer from us.
Yeah,
Right.
there's actually a long wait list because we have like this big wait list now for onboarding, but
Right. Right.
we'll have an automated onboarding soon where you can kind of test yourself. And so there's like a huge spectrum of people on different areas of expertise, and some of them can do this by themselves, but some of them we actually help them a great deal when we do these onboardings. So it's kind of useful.
Mm.
Um, Let me think about this.
If you want, I mean, if you're telling that you would um, give it to freelancers who could get this done for you
Mm.
while you pay them, right?
Yes, correct. Yeah. Oh, that's
And
what the marketplace will be.
you train them.
Yes, yeah. So,
How?
well, we have a
Okay.
certification course, and they have to pass it in order to get access to apply to these jobs. But
Okay.
when they do, we just vet that this. All we do is we vet that the solution works, then we pay them. But it's basically like we're doing the job of finding freelancers for you.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. And I mean, for them to pass the exam, you will train them before that, or how is it?
Yes, 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 yeah. We screen share with them. We show them how to use cheat layer, just like this, basically. This same
Mm.
onboarding process and things. And some people, we expect that there'll be people like even in our community who are getting really good at this, who will be able to pass the certification themselves and even help build scripts and make
Mm.
money on the course on the marketplace.
Okay, then
Yeah,
probably I would like to apply for this.
yeah, yeah.
We are anyways into custom software solutions.
Oh, cool.
So yeah.
So we've estimated it
Great.
takes like 1 to 3 sessions in most of these cases. It looks like I figured out what to say. So let me send it to you. Hold on. Um,
Mm.
I'm gonna send it. You just have to like ask it to do slowly first as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Pushes them slowly.
I don't think you need the second slowly, but I kept it there just in case. But yeah. Okay. And then yeah, so we've noticed it takes either 1 to 3 sessions in total to finish most of these things, and so we're charging $50 for one of them. So at most we estimate that the developer can make $50 to $200 per solution.
Mm.
But yeah, it's pretty good. And so there's a lot of freelancers who are interested in doing it. They just need to pass certification, I think.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, not only for certification, I mean, not only to uh, what is it, um, gain some money, but also we understand how this works in more advanced level, and that will actually help us.
Can you try generating that again? That's weird. Generated something slightly different for me, but it might have been like maybe like a space was off or something. Can I see file generate? Oh,
Slow.
that's part of it. Can you go to file generate? There's something maybe that copied over maybe differently. Okay. Is there a space in the beginning of the sentence? Like an extra space maybe? No.
No.
Okay. Slowly collect all the. And then can we go to the end of the sentence? But can we try generating that again?
So now each time I generate, I mean, click on generate, it's one credit that it's using, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And then let me check. It should do the same thing I do. Okay, there we go. I don't know what happened there. Okay. So what this does is basically adds a delay. We can clean up the last few things we generated maybe. We want the first button click, and that's it, I think. Yeah. Okay. Now let's try saving the script.
Save this.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then maybe refresh the page so that it gets back to like the base state. And then let's try running it again.
Okay. Run.
Let's try editing and then running it. I just want to make sure that we got it. Okay, cool. That's right. Okay, now we can try running. Okay, and then in about 5 seconds it should go through something.
I think it's come until here, right?
Wait, there we go.
Yeah.
That's it. Yes, we did it. We made it to the next step. Okay, so it takes like 5 seconds to do the next step, and then did it keep going?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice. Wait, did you not want that? You didn't want that, right?
I mean, what exactly happened?
Okay, so it's basically continuing clicking that Chrome extension button. But it's always gonna click the same one. So now we can pick which one to click.
Okay.
So let's do one thing.